Hi, everyone. I am Jennifer McKenzie, and I'm a professional mystic psychic medium. I'm also a channel for healing and metaphysical educator. And I was feeling really inspired to come and share a video today about your higher self. I get asked this question a lot. What does that mean? What is your higher self? Or how do I attune to my own psychic abilities? So, like I said, a professional medium, my clients who are interested in personal development and spiritual development are always asking me that question. So, I thought I would do a short video just to share a little bit about what that actually means, what it means to be your higher self. What is your higher self, and how do we start to access those that aspect of who we are? And hopefully, this will help you. And it is my intention that this will get shared out to all the people who are meant to see it. So, welcome. Um, what is it? What is it to say my higher self? So I think it's important, first of all, to recognize you are not this 3D body. You are experiencing life on the 3D plane using this body while you're here. You are a spark of source energy having a human experience. And that spark of source energy, you can call it God, you can call it whatever you want, but it is part of the oneness collective. And we come here as a separation of a microcosmic experience that's still connected to a macrocosmic experience. So, this spark of us that's using these little meat suits as our temples in which to be able to have a physical experience here. Well, it is your life force energy that's animating this body right now for you to be able to have an experience here. Because without your life force energy, you cease to exist. Therefore, you are not this body. You are the life force energy that's animating this body. And this body is what you're using as your vehicle of transportation to have this incredible human experience. So, what is contained in the 3D physical is your brain and your ability to process and analyze information that's coming in to your system. So there's this 3D part of you that has this analytical logic and reasoning brain, which is very important to, it's an important piece of the puzzle of who you are, right? But it's your personality. It's not you. It's not the true you. It's the personality you. It's the construction of all of the things that you've experienced here that's contained within the body, which is the unconscious mind. And then the brain, which processes information, is this is your personality and your analytical mind, right? And some people will call that ego. But then there's this other aspect of you that's listening to the monkey mind that never stops chattering, because somebody's listening to the chattering, and that's how you're able to hear yourself. That's your higher mind. That's your connection. That's your life force. That's your connection to the oneness collective. There's no separation. There's no separation between you and the oneness collective that we are. It just looks like that because we've taken an aspect of that multidimensional part of us, and we're having this human experience right now in this moment. But it is not who you truly are. You are a soul, you are energy, and we know energy never goes away, it only changes form. It can never cease to exist, it just continually transforms. So when this physical life form and this physical life body is complete, your journey here is complete, you will leave the physical body, you will cease to animate it, and then you will move on into another space and place of time and existence. So your higher self is that aspect of your higher conscious awareness. And um, it's also important to understand that your higher self is to be the master of your journey, and your analytical mind, the personality, the egoic part of you, is meant to be the servant of your journey. But we have been presenting for centuries as a collective, um, as the 3D aspect of ourselves that's guiding the journey, without any awareness or little awareness that we have this higher aspect, this very intuitive part of us that is the truth of who we are. And we're starting to wake up. In these last 50 or 60 years, there's been a grand awakening. But in these last 10 years, there's been a huge awakening. I had my awakening in 1999, and it was a very different time even then than it is now. And we also had dial-up internet then, so there wasn't a whole lot of information on the internet for you to search for things the way there is now. So it's so beautiful to be able to have this, excuse me, sorry, this incredible opportunity to have the world at your fingertips to search information. But it's also important to be discerning about what information is coming through. So the higher self is your higher mind. It's your creative energy, your creative flow, all of your inspirations and ideas and creative um, um, downloads or creative inspirations. All of that is coming from your higher mind. It's never coming from your 3D mind. Your 3D mind is here to execute those ideas and put them into action. That's why it's so important not to bypass that part of you. And there was this huge piece for years in this new age movement that everyone talked about the ego and how bad it is and bash it, and it's, stuff that ego, it's bad. And that's the last thing we should have been doing, is bypassing the ego, because the ego is a very important part of your process. It is helping you analyze information and execute and put things into action, and it's an important piece. It's part of your personality that you're also experiencing while you're here. So to have harmony in all those aspects of your mind, your mental states, your mind, your states of being, is creating wholeness for you, which brings you into a very different way of being able to create the states of being that you can create while you're here. So when you start to function your life experiences from your higher mind and a higher state or higher dimensional being, you have a very different life experience. Very different life experience. This is where, when people say, oh, miracles are these very unique things that happen sometimes, and it's an unexplainable process that someone experiences, and they call it a miracle. But what it actually is the truth of how we can live every day. And the way we access living like that every day is through a higher mind, through a higher consciousness, through that consciousness that lives outside of this physical being or the brain itself. So it's the higher mind. How do you access that higher mind? It's very easy, and you're only truly a thought away from accessing it, because it's who you are. So it's taking a moment to step inside yourself, to go internal, and the heart center is the seat of your soul. So step in here, take a moment to close your eyes and take a slow, deep cleansing breath in through the nose, and then and relax into your body. Take a moment to step into the body and focus your attention inward. But focus at the heart center, the middle of your chest, not your organ, not the heart organ, but the heart center, the energy center of your heart, also known as a chakra. Focusing in, because this is an intelligence system here, and your heart the heart center is extremely intelligent. It's the seat of your intuition. It's the seat of your higher self. And when you start to focus inward and take some breaths from the heart center and begin to tune into the energy, where you place your attention is where you're placing your energy. So bring your life force into your heart center and expand there. Close your eyes and tune in. And begin to feel and connect to your heart center, to the seat of your soul, to your higher awareness. And as you connect here, breathe in through the nose and breathe from the heart, expanding at the heart, And on your exhalation, allow your heart center, the energy of your heart, to continue to expand. And as you inhale, allow it to continue to expand. And as you exhale, allow it to continue to expand. And feel the energy of your heart, or sense it expanding outside the field of your body. It expands 365 degrees all around you, the circumference of in front, behind, and all sides. And as you continue to breathe and expand, feel this light, this energy that is your higher self, building a field all around you, above you, below, and all around. Because you are a soul having a conscious experience. You are in this human body, but your soul is multidimensional, and it is absolutely huge. So feel the expansion as you connect to your intuition. Feel the expansion of your consciousness outside of you. And bring your awareness now up above your head. And feel the connection that you have at your crown center, just above your head, that connects you to source energy, the source in you and the source of the whole. And take a moment to pay attention to this area and breathe and relax. And that's one of the ways to make a connection. One of the ways to take you into an experience to make a quick connection with your higher self. But meditating is an excellent way to make a connection, because it's important that you learn to tune in. You are not going to find this connection outside of you. You find it from within you, and then you can amplify it or expand it to the outside. But it always, always represents an inner aspect of you. So in order to make connection with that, you have to go inward. All of the work for your divine nature is inner work. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My website is jennifermackenzie.net, and there is a link below for you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll be putting more of these videos out on a regular basis. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here and being part of the community. I'm so grateful for every one of you that take time to make a connection. And again, these videos are for you, so I hope that they're helpful to you. And if there's other things that you would really like to learn about, I have so much content that I can be sharing. But sometimes for me, it's where to start, because I get so many downloads. I am a channeler, so I get a lot of downloads, but sometimes it truly is where to start for all of you. But it's following my inspiration, which is exactly what I did today. Your higher self will always lead you in the direction that is for your highest and best, always for your highest and best. So trust your inner truth, because it will always lead you to truth. Thank you so much, everyone. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next one.